For decades, a healthy morning routine has looked exactly like this: a balanced breakfast right next to a tall, cold glass of sweet orange juice. We treat it as a foundational, unquestioned step for managing our weight. But treating all citrus as identical, or processing it the wrong way, strips the fruit of its dietary benefits. In some cases, liquid processing can drive weight gain instead of preventing it. The trap lies inside the juicer itself. When you extract the liquid from a sweet orange, you isolate all of its high sugar content, while completely destroying the structural elements of the fruit that create a physical sense of fullness. Successful weight management using citrus depends on a factor often overlooked in nutrition labels: the physical form factor of the fruit you are consuming. This strategy utilizes two distinct mechanical pathways. First, an acidic liquid triggers the morning metabolism. Second, solid natural fiber hijacks the body's satiety signals later in the day. We have to move away from viewing citrus as a homogeneous diet food. To get results, these fruits must be categorized and utilized based strictly on their structural mechanics. In the early morning, the body exists in a unique physiological state. After hours of sleep, you are in a fasted state, and your stomach is completely empty. This environment is the ideal entry point for our first tool: a high-acid, low-sugar citrus variety, specifically fresh local lemons or limes. The physical preparation is highly specific. You squeeze the juice of exactly half a lemon or lime into a glass of lukewarm water. You want it comfortably warm, as temperature extremes can shock the digestive lining. Inside the stomach cavity, when this acidic liquid hits the digestive tract, it triggers a chemical interaction with the lining. This stimulates the production of digestive enzymes, signaling the system to enter an active state and waking up the metabolic engine. Starting the day this way uses acidity as a mechanical catalyst, priming the body's energy-burning processes before any complex fuel is consumed. Once we shift into the daytime, the body's requirements change. This is the period when energy dips, and the body begins demanding sweet, solid food to maintain focus. If you choose a sweet citrus variety to meet this demand, you must follow a non-negotiable rule: the fruit must never be blended or put through a juicer or structurally broken down. This graph shows fruit sugar absorption. The steep spike labeled extracted juice demonstrates how juiced citrus causes an immediate blood sugar spike without physical fullness. Eating citrus entirely whole yields the slow, low-rolling curve, prolonging absorption over a much longer period. The fibrous structures, especially the white pith, contain high levels of flavonoids and create a physical barrier that slows the digestive process. This delayed digestion acts as a time-release mechanism. It creates a prolonged feeling of satiety, physically curbing the urge to overeat or snack throughout the afternoon. When introducing sweet fruit into a diet, the intact structural fiber of the whole fruit is the mechanism that separates healthy fuel from empty calories. Success with a citrus-based diet comes down to a strict duality based on liquid versus solid form factors. The lemon is a liquid tool reserved for early morning metabolic activation. The sweet orange is a solid tool reserved for daytime, fiber-driven satiety. Applying this requires a specific behavioral change, abandoning the morning habit of pouring a large glass of processed sweet juice at the breakfast table. Instead, the routine becomes optimized. Start the system with a glass of lukewarm lemon water at dawn, and pack a whole, unpeeled sweet orange to manage hunger later in the day. Mastering weight loss with citrus isn't a matter of blindly consuming more fruit. It requires strategically exploiting the physical mechanics of exactly how that fruit is consumed.